Standing at the beginning of the 15th five-year plan, Chongqing writes its Liangjiang new area's administrative restructuring into the city's development blueprint. It positions Liangjiang as the main front for enhancing international competitiveness, cultivating new quality productive forces, and exploring megacity governance. To really understand this positioning, we need to place Liangjiang back on the longer story of China's reform and opening up. More than 40 years ago, Deng Xiaoping set in motion China's reform and opening up. Since then, almost every key step in that process has come with a testing ground. In 1980, the Shenzhen Special Economic Zone used a small stretch of coastal land to pilot in high concentration new market rules on tariff, land, and foreign investment. In the 1990s, reform scaled up and spread from Special Economic Zone to new areas. Shanghai Pudong became China's first state-level new area in 1992, plugging China more deeply into global financial and shipping networks. In 2006, the State Council approved Shanghai in Tianjin as a state comprehensive supporting reforms pilot area, introducing the country's second state-level new area, giving northern China a platform for advanced manufacturing, port logistics, and financial reform. In 2010, Chongqing's Liangjiang joined the rank as China's third and Western China's first state-level new area, servicing new corridors for inland opening up and driving sci-tech innovations. In these years, Liangjiang has centered on advanced manufacturing, building an industrial landscape led by intelligent connected new energy vehicles, next-generation electronics, and software and information services, while actively moving into new tracks for future industries. 15 years on, Liangjiang is once again at the forefront of reform, restructuring to be an administrative district with governance upgrades. Okay, across China, there are many types and tiers of development zones and areas. Among them, the state-level new areas are the heavyweight champions that carry national missions. At present, there are 19 nationwide. By the latest statistics, they use less than 1% of country's land and population to generate around 5% of China's total economic output. In the early phase, a state-level new area is usually more of a functional development platform. It is typically layered on top of several existing administrative districts, bringing previously scattered land, population, and industries into one planning framework. In terms of how it works, most state-level new areas are run with an administrative committee. In Liangjiang's case, the administrative committee functions like a command center for investment promotion and major economic projects. It sets the direction, lines up investors, and coordinates. While working with a new area, the district governments still do what they always done: everyday public services such as education, healthcare, and urban management. This jigsaw arrangement made sense at first. It soon created a very nimble and efficient core that mobilized moving parts. It helped Chongqing quickly build industrial clusters, take shape as an inland highland for opening up, and attract capital, technology, and talent. However, over time, within some parts develop much faster than the others, and the same patch of land could sit under overlapping plans. As coordination mechanisms become more complicated, decision-making took longer, thus the opportunity cost of every choice went up. Liangjiang's shift to a full administrative district is not some spur-of-the-moment redrawing for the map. It is recalibration of the older governance. Chinese President Xi Jinping has noted the administrative divisions are significant resources themselves. In Chongqing's latest adjustment, land, population, and urban governance that used to be split across 3 districts are brought under one. The former command center is now directly responsible for everything inside rather than mere coordination. In effect, a functional development zone upgraded to a full unit with unified chain of authority and much clearer responsibility. And to appreciate what it unlocks, it helps to look at Liangjiang's 2 predecessors. Pudong has been a full urban district for about 25 years already, and Binhai for 16 years. Both have made the same rite of passage, and their trajectories mark at least 3 things clear: expanded powers, upgraded urban services, and a greater capacity to anchor new industries. First, after Pudong started to enjoy a district government since year 2000, China's central government and the Shanghai municipality gradually devolved more economic powers down to the district in successive rounds. A key turning point came in 2019, when Shanghai municipal government issued its opinions on supporting Pudong in launching a new round of reform and opening up. That document granted Pudong what's called City-Level Economic Management Authority, giving it much more room to decide on investment, land use, market access, talent policies, and very importantly, related fiscal and tax arrangement. Next comes the upgrade in how urban resources are allocated, quite visibly in public services people use every day, like schools, hospitals, and rail transit. In Pudong alone, the length of the rail network has grown from about 198 kilometers at the end of 2015 to 343 kilometers in 2024, a 70% increase in less than a decade. The dense web of line connects industrial parks with residential areas so that this new district are not only better at attracting investment, but also increasingly places where people actually build their lives. And as the state-level new areas matures, it can more steadily anchor new industries of national strategic importance. In Binhai, for example, investment in high-tech industry grew by more than 30% in 2024, with pharmaceuticals and aerospace standing out as key engines of their growth. By 2024, Binhai's GDP has passed the 700 billion yuan mark, accounting for about 42.4% of Tianjin's economy. And Pudong's GDP was close to 1.8 trillion yuan. By comparison, Liangjiang's regional GDP in 2024 was 518.2 billion. That puts it among leading state-level new areas nationwide, but it accounts for only about 16% of Chongqing's total economy. That gap is one of the reasons driving this new round of reform. Against the backdrop of China's deepening reform and opening up, the implication of this spatial recalibration crystallizes when we take in the whole of Western China. On the very day Liangjiang's new administrative identity was revealed, the State Council also released a fresh territorial spatial plan for Chengdu-Chongqing Economic Circle till 2035, signaling a further push to build the region into an inland highland for opening up and an international gateway hub. Liangjiang has also introduced an implementation plan for advanced manufacturing, focusing on artificial intelligence, aerospace and satellite information, and low-altitude economy. The goal is to foster several more future industry clusters by the end of 15th five-year plan period in 2030. Taken together, these moves raises the expectations for the twin cities. Over the next decade, an upgraded Liangjiang is likely to play a heavier role in driving high-quality growth across Western China and to enter a second phase of its own development.